Hello, my name is Six, I have a hat, I'm Six in this hat, and welcome to another Minecraft instructional video. Today we're looking at horses, something I've been promising to do for a while, but haven't got round to for some reason. So these were introduced in 1.7.2 off the top of my head. They spawn in plains in land generated after the update. So to make that clear, if you've got plains that generated in 1.4, like a lot of the land around here, then they won't generate, no matter how long you wait and no matter how hard you search. What you need to do is go into land that's newly generated since the update and then try and find your horses there. I didn't realise that. It didn't seem to be in the wiki at the time, so I've learned that the hard way. So what can you do with horses? Well, quite a lot. They're quite well coded animals. I'm really quite impressed with them. You have horses, you have donkeys, and then we're going to make a mule in a minute by getting the horse and the donkey to breed. Over there is my main little horse farm. So right click on it and you sit on it, press E, and you've got the inventory, so you can put a saddle on and control them around where you want to go. And then you can also put armour on them, the armour you find in dungeons and pyramids and things like that. So there we go, we have an armoured horse and I am controlling it, which is pretty cool. So let's go to E and take that off again because I'm going to need that in a minute. And you see the picture changes as well. So let's hop off the horse and show you the donkeys. The horses, by the way, come in a lot of colours. We've got a kind of brown one, black and white one, and a dark brown stroke black one. Over there we've got a whole load more. They seem to generate randomly, and when you breed them, I'm not sure, because they seem to come out as their parents most of the time, and then sometimes you get a completely random colour. Much rarer are the donkeys. So these are my little donkey pals. They're all tamed, and as you can see, you can attach chests to them. So if I press E on top of this fellow, not only can you put a saddle on and control where he goes, but you can also put stuff in here. So if you're going on an adventure, you can take stuff with you. Just pop him off by pressing left shift. Before you can do anything with them though, you have to tame them. So what you need to do is have an open hand, and you find one in the wild and you right click. And it looks like you're controlling it, but you're not. My WSAD keys aren't doing anything at the moment, and it'll throw you off, and then you have to get back on the horse, and it'll throw you off, and again, until eventually hearts come out like that. So that's good, that one's tamed now, that's permanently kind of yours now. And then we do the same with the donkey. I'm not sure if they're meant to be more stubborn or whether it's just my perception bias, but it seems to take a lot longer to tame the donkeys. So obviously donkeys seem to only come in one colour. I've never seen one in a different colour anyway. I've not checked the texture files, and hearts come out, so that's good. That didn't take very long at all. So again, we can put the saddle on. If you'd like to put a chest on it, you right click with the chest on the donkey. So you don't do the whole open the manifest, the inventory. You have to right click on the donkey itself. So we have horses and we have donkeys, and we're going to make a mule by breeding a donkey and a horse. How do you breed them? So much more expensive than any other animal in the game. You need a golden carrot or you need a golden apple, and you do the usual by right click, there they go, and they do a dance. Look, a little foal comes out. They're brilliant. They start off with little skinny legs, and very unusually for this game, they don't just grow instantly from baby to adult. They get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger until eventually they're full-sized. So there he goes. Again, as I was saying, that seems to be the same colour as the two adults, but sometimes that doesn't happen. It must be a random chance. So again, just to demonstrate, if we use golden carrots over here, that one and that one, you can only do this when they're tamed. So you have to tame them first. And again, little skinny leg donkey. Brilliant. So let's pop back in here. So it's exactly the same process with these guys. We do that and push them together a bit. They do the little dance, and out comes a mule. So mules are roughly the same size as horses, just slightly smaller. And again, once they're big enough and tamed, you can put a chest on. They take a little while to grow. As you can see, is that one growing a bit? I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it. They take a while to grow, but the mules are slightly faster and can jump slightly higher than the donkeys. But you can't breed them. So once you have a mule and you have another mule, you can't breed them the same as you can with the donkeys and horses. You have to get a donkey and a horse and breed them to get another mule out, which I think is how it works in real life. I don't think real mules can breed either. So yeah, we've got these horses. They got armor. They got various stats. So they've got speed and health and how high they can jump. But I have absolutely no idea, apart from the health, of how to see any of those stats. But this is my favourite over here. This little white horse. I call him Diamond Jim. And I bet nobody gets that reference. If you get that reference, please leave a comment below, because you probably got a very similar sense of humour to me. So let's jump out of here. Why can't I jump over there anymore? There we go. So as you can see, as you're controlling them, you've got the kind of weird horse heart health bar down in the bottom right. And this one's got diamond armour on. I don't think there's any particular place where you can find diamond instead of iron or anything. It just so happens to be, oh God, just so happens to be what you find in the dungeon or wherever you find it. I'm going to equip a bow. So what can you do while you're riding around? You can't. You can not only just. Oh, I forgot to say, mules and donkeys you can't put armour on. So you can carry stuff, but you can't put the armour on. So that's their disadvantage. So as you're riding around, not only does it get you around super quick, and you can go up 1 block height and jump up to 2 block height, which is pretty cool. So they can all pretty much jump over fences when you're mounted, but you can sometimes jump up a small cliff. Let's have a go at this one. Not quite with this guy, but you can also shoot. So if you see a baddie, you don't have to dismount. You just take a whack. You can also use your sword. You can get rid of leaves that are in your way. So super useful. So there we go. I don't know whether you can just walk over that. I do have to jump, but I have to keep pressing forward. That's the trick. So there we go. That's horses in Minecraft. If you have any comments, questions or suggestions, please leave them below. Please also like if you like the video and share it if you really liked it. And I shall see you next time. And I think next time, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might do a tour of my little survival server here. I'll see you next time.